Hi, Tony from Far More Coin. Right, well, in this video I am going to look at a HYGGER Smart Titanium Steel Heater HG921 because one of my heaters on the aquarium, well, the technical terminology is it's knackered. So I'm going to upgrade to this HYGGER. I've never had a HYGGER before. The other one I had, I've no idea who the maker of it is. And don't get me wrong, when I show it you'll think, oh my god, but generally it was my own fault. But I'll turn you round and show you. So this is the heater that I'm replacing. It's a 500 watt. It's got this controller. Worked very well in actual fact, and the temperature settings according to the other thermostat display I have on the tank, it kept pretty accurate temperatures as well. But this is the heater, and as you can see, I could use another word, but knackered is a little bit more polite. Anyway, it wasn't the manufacturer's fault. In fact, it performed very well, but what it said in the instructions was do not, or something along the lines of, do not have this heater above the water line under any circumstances. And when I was doing a water change, I wasn't taking much notice. I should have switched it off really, but the thing, I suddenly noticed it when all this steam and smoke and the plastic caught fire. Luckily it didn't damage or hurt any of the fish, but it caught fire. So I buggered it really. Anyway, that's that. Now, one of the reasons I've gone for this HYGGER is it supposedly has got an automatic shut off if the top of this unit here, which is the heater, the top of this unit gets above the water line. If the water comes down to somewhere here, then it turns off. So it's got a bit of a safety thing. But to be honest, I'm not, if I can avoid it without making the same silly mistake I did before, I'm going to avoid doing that. Anyway, let's get it out of the let's get it out of the box. Before I do get it out of the box, I will say that anything I say about this heater is what I feel about it. My thoughts. I'm not being paid by HYGGER, and nor did I get this for free from HYGGER. I paid my very own little pennies for this, and it's not cheap either. I think it's 48 quid. Mind you, I think that was 30 something. Or I might have had it on an offer, it might have been 24. Anyway, we'll get on with opening the box. Quite difficult doing these things one-handed, as a lot of people do, but in here Got some instructions. Most of these pages are in all the other languages I can speak, and I think it's only the first. Well, anyway, it's only the first half dozen pages that's in English, but I'll ignore that and read all the rest. Gives you good practice, doesn't it, in languages? So, it's a very plain box, as you can see. Nothing fancy about it. A bit of foam. And here is the heater. In here are some clips and suction cups. I've never known suction cups that work yet, and I'm thinking in terms of swapping them out for some magnets that I haven't bought yet. But I thought I might give it a try, because these suction cups, don't matter who makes them, where they come from, but they're useless and they all drop off, and eventually you don't bother and just let it dangle, don't you? So let's get the controller out first. This is the controller. A single button controls it. I think there's a temperature range, which I can't remember what it is at the moment. It's like something like 20 to 35 or something. And it just goes round and round and round as you press the button, and it tells you what the temperature is and also what the set temperature is. Ample cable, fitted with a UK plug. Look at that, fitted with a UK plug. It's got a few points from me for that alone. This has got quite a nice feel to it. Really nice feel to it. I think it seems quite well made. The only thing I would say, unless I'm missing something here, there's no means on it to hang it up. So there's not an eyelet on the top. There's not one of them slotty screw things in the back. Don't know. I might have to resort in sticking some Velcro on it or something, but that's just a simple little thing that I think would have improved that. But solid. Got a protector on it at the moment. I'll pull that off when I install it. And then the heater. That's heavy, actually. That is quite weighty. So I don't know whether that's a display on it there or not. I thought all the display was on the control unit. So that's the heater itself. I say quite weighty. No idea what's in there. Possibly 2 tubes, perhaps, because of the width of it. I don't know. That's the back. Oh, and I think those little holes there has got the sensors in for if the water drops. So if you've got it mounted like that and the water drops below those holes, it's meant to turn off. Equally, if you've got it mounted like that, I think if it drops below those 2 top holes, it'll turn off. But yeah, it feels solid and much heavier than that other unit. So that is it. It's well packaged. Whoops, sorry about that, throwing you about. Well packaged in there. It's a very plain box. Probably made in China, I don't know. But yeah, so that's it. I can't say much more about it than that really, until I've fitted it and trial it for a little while. So I might come back on it after it's been in the aquarium for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, I don't know, but I will come back to it and do a follow-up on how it's doing. Okay, oh, I'll be right back. It's testing time. Da, da, da. So here's my test results. Ammonia on the NT Labs has come out as 0. Nitrite has come out as 0. Nitrate has come out as 0.5. My pH is 7.5 and my carbon hardness is 5. So all good really. So I might just check those results, the ammonia and the nitrite with the HYGGER meters I've got, but they will show readings without a doubt, but this has shown nothing. So good stuff really. See you in a minute. That's the 2 HYGGER meters up and running, ammonia and nitrite. So the nitrite has a timer of 15 minutes and the ammonia 3 minutes, something or other. So when they nearly run down to the reading, I'll get back to you. Well, the ammonia test result is through on here, and I wouldn't let it frighten you, but it's come through as 2.27 on the HYGGER meter. Remembering that's parts per million. So nothing to worry about. A lot of people chase for the 0 point something on HYGGER, but there's no need. Nitrate's still counting down. But in the meantime, I thought I would do a chlorine test. So a DPD number 4 rapid. I've got a tube ready there. So all I got to do is pop a bill in there, and to be honest, if you've got any chlorine, that goes pink. Excuse the one behind it, but that goes pink almost straight away. Here, I'll put it on a white background. So if that shows nothing in the first minute, it's not worth worrying about after that. No, it's not worth worrying about now. There's not a trace of pink. I can guarantee as soon as you clean that vial, is it called a vial? Test tube, whatever it is, as soon as you clean it out under a tap, that goes pink as quick as lightning. So you know it works. Get back to you when the HYGGER nitrite result comes through. So here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thinking about it. And so we've got 28. Now you've got to remember, on the HYGGER nitrite low range meter, this is parts per billion. Parts per billion. Nothing to worry about, you know, it's good. And as you can see, that tube is well over the time now, and it's still clear. So that was good. And the ammonia, nothing. So quite pleased with that, really. What a beautiful evening it is. Beautiful blue sky and the sound of water. Wonderful. Should have a gin and tonic, really. See you in a minute. Well, that's about it from me for today, but I hope you well, I don't know if you enjoy things like that, but I hope you liked the really what was a box opening really of the HYGGER 500 watt heater. What it's really like, I've yet to find out. I've now fitted it on the tank, and I'll return to it at a future date. And testing the pond, well, the reason I really done that was I was feeling guilty. Paul Kashi, Paul made me feel rather guilty with his last upload that I hadn't tested my pond for quite some time. And he done a really good video for anybody that's starting out there on koi keeping and whatnot. So I thought, oh dear, I've got into some bad habits. I haven't tested my pond for so long. So he made me feel guilty. So I thought I'd get the test equipment out on a nice evening and just give it a go. As it happened, it's all pretty good, really. Nothing to worry about. So give you peace of mind, because to be honest, I've been pushing the feed on them this summer. I've gone through a lot of food, and well, to find out that your parameters are good like that, and particularly your KH is spot on, really. So the filtration is coping very well, really, with a lot of food going in. So that was good, really. So a big shout out to Paul, to Kashi Koi, because he prodded me into doing that, and yeah, and he done a great job for anybody that wants some advice on starting out. That's a great video to watch. So if you've got this far, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell for notifications for future content, and share the content if you wish. I'm always grateful for those who subscribe. It's a great thrill when you get a new subscriber. And if the subscriber has got a channel, I usually follow them back as well. But if you haven't got a channel and you just want info about koi, that's great too. Just subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Don't get very many things for free these days, do you? But yeah, there's some great channels out there. But I hope you enjoy mine. And happy pond keeping. Bye for now.